The clock is ticking. Sequence 39. A week had passed since the incidents with Tess. Maddie had not been able to get a hold of her and she had still not been able to get a new nanny for Trini. It was a cold Saturday morning and she was working from home. She didn't have any shoots scheduled for that day, she only had photos to edit and some proposals to type. Trini was watching cartoons with Theo and Chrissy had gone out. Chard had brought Theo earlier that morning because he had a workshop to attend. Maddie didn't mind looking after Theo, she loved him as much as she loved his father. Maddie was completely engrossed in her work until suddenly a light knock at the door broke her concentration. Irritated, she stood up, walked over to the door and opened it. She was surprised to find Jericho standing on her doorstep because she thought Chrissy had gone with him. "Hey Jericho," she said. "Matty," he said. "Oh, are you?" "I am fine, thanks." "Chrissy is not home," she told him, eager to get back to her work. "I am actually here to see you." "Me?" she asked, surprised. "Yes." "You better come inside then." She stood aside to let him into the house, then she closed the door. She led him into the living room and asked the children to excuse them. "Take a seat please," she pointed to the couch. He sat down. "Can I get you anything to drink?" He shook his head. "No, I am okay." Maddie sat down and waited for him to explain the purpose of his visit. She found it strange that he would come looking for her. She and Jericho had never spoken more than 5 words to each other. He looked around absently, trying to figure out where to start from. "I am sorry for barging in like this, but I need your help." "With what?" "With your sister Chrissy." "What about her?" "I think your sister is cheating on me." The words rushed out before he could stop them. Maddie raised an eyebrow. "Jericho." She exclaimed. She knew her sister was problematic, but to cheat on her fiancé? "No, you must be mistaken, Jericho. Chrissy loves you." "That's what I thought too." "What changed?" "The past few days she hasn't been committed to our wedding preparations. I have been moving from one place to another to get everything ready. She just never shows up. She is never home. She leaves this place early and comes back in the evening. As far as I am concerned, she is busy with wedding preparations." He shook his head. "The other day I came here to talk to her and she told me she hasn't been well. She couldn't spare me a single moment, yet she was too busy texting on her phone." "Well, I don't know what's happening, but I doubt she is cheating. Maybe she is overwhelmed. You know brides stress over weddings. She needs to communicate, at least I need to know if we are on the same page." "I know. Let me try and call her." He said, removed his phone from his pocket and dialed her line. She answered after it rang twice. He put the phone on loudspeaker. "Jay," she said. "Babe. Soup." She yawned. "Where are you?" "Where else would I be if not home? I am trying to rest." Maddie gasped in shock. She opened her mouth but quickly closed it. "Which home, if I may ask?" "My sister's house." "I am at your sister's house right now and you aren't here. What's going on? What are you doing there? Where are you?" "I had some errands to run. Wait for me, I am on my way." "Why is your sister doing this to me?" He asked. "He don't know," she said. Asterisk 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 asterisk. She placed her phone on the table and eased from the bed. "You have to leave." He asked. "Days. I thought we would spend the whole day together." "Well, plans have changed. Jericho wants me home. I don't want him calling my mom." "I will make it up to you." Say scanned the room for her clothes and found them on the floor by the side of the bed. She picked them up and quickly dressed. "Do you even love this man?" he asked. She laughed. "You claim to love my sister and yet we are always having sex. Do you even love her for real?" "This is just sex. I love Maddie with everything in me." "Well, this is just sex for me too. I don't know though if I love Jericho as much as you love my sister." "Then why are you marrying him?" "Marriage is the ultimate goal. You will make a terrible wife. And you will make a terrible husband." She laughed. Chrissy scanned the room for her shoes and when she found them, she put them on. He stood up and followed her. "I would like to have some more time with you before I move in with Maddie," he said. "Let me see how I can shut Jericho up so we can go out for the weekend." "It's a deal." He quickly leaned in and kissed her soundly. He pulled back and frowned. "It hurts that you have to leave. You can always call one of these other girls to satisfy you." Nobody does it better than you. Oh please. She picked up her bag from its spot on the floor under the table. I have to rush back home. I will call you. When the door of the house finally opened, Jericho looked up. Where have you been? He asked. Anoidi went to run some errands, she said as she sat down on the chair next to him. Maddie and the kids excused themselves. What's going on, Chrissy? Are you tired of us? Are you cheating on me? Cheating on you? Her voice feigned annoyance. Why would I cheat on you? She shot him a quizzical look. I don't know, you have been distant and you lied to me just a few minutes ago. Where did you go? She bit her lower lip and looked up at him. I am not cheating on you, babe. But I haven't been feeling well. I thought I was pregnant. I was really scared, so I decided to get myself checked up today. I didn't want you to worry, that's why I lied about it. Oh, and I am not pregnant. She smiled. You should have confided in me, baby. Come on, we are a team. I was scared. You know how my mom is, she would skin me alive. Maybe we should abstain from sex till the wedding. He said, yeah, that would be a great idea. I am sorry for assuming the waist. He held her hand. Apology accepted, she said, wrapping my hands around him. I heard him sigh in relief, leaning into me. How about we go out for a movie, that way you will have me all yourself. She said, pulling away from him. Yeah. Sure, he smiled. Maddie had overheard the conversation between her sister and her fiancé. Why would Chrissy lie to him? Maddie knew for a fact the pregnancy story was fake. Was her sister truly cheating on Jericho? No, she can't cheat. She knows Mum would skin her alive. A loud knock startled her out of her reverie. It was 30 minutes past 8. The kids were sleeping and Chrissy wasn't back yet. She stopped what she was doing and walked to the door. She opened it, surprised to find Emma at the door. Emma, she said, where is my son? Emma pushed past Maddie into the house. He is sleeping. Maddie. Let this be the last time you get my son. She angrily said, his father brought him here, and just in case you don't know, his father and I are in a relationship, hence what's his is mine. Emma shook her head. Ati. You heard me right. Don't come here threatening me as if I stole your child. My own son. Ati, what's his is yours. Are you sure you are okay? Very much okay, darling. Maddie smiled to me. Dear, don't feel so special. Chard will always be Chard. Women have come and gone out of his life. I am the mother of his child, the only one will stay in his life forever. I will go and bring Theo, Maddie said before she turned and went to her room. She carried Theo and grabbed his bag and walked back into the living room. Here, she handed the child to him. You should stay away from my child. I don't want him getting attached to you when I know Chard will dump you as soon as he finds someone new and fresh to fuck. And with that said, she was out of the house. ***** comment and like.